Hello, my fellow Nigerians. Here, what one of our own is saying concerning the subsidy removed by Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He says anybody who says we should remove subsidy from an underdeveloped economy like Nigeria had F9 in economics. The 2023 presidential candidate of the Social Democratic Party, Adewale Adebayo, has accused the government of President Bola Tinubu of mismanaging Nigeria's economy. According to him, some of the policies introduced by the Tinubu government are not fit for the Nigerian economy. Speaking during an interview with the Daily Post, Adebayo criticized some of the policies of the current administration, including the removal of petrol subsidies and the floating of the naira, noting that it has brought more hardship to the citizens. He also lamented that the planned increase in tax to be paid by citizens while the government is not fulfilling its own responsibilities is unacceptable. The former SDP presidential candidate said that the Tinubu government is doing can be likened to squeezing the juice out of oranges. So don't let us pretend that we don't know that we have been captured, and our brothers and sisters in government who captured us want to squeeze us like oranges and squeeze the juice out of us and probably discard us when there is nothing more. They want to remove economic participation. Perhaps you are right. That is why they said recently that the rich may pay as much 25% on a personal income tax. I, Adewale Adebayo, he says, government, come and tax me. I am ready to pay 50% of my income in taxes. I don't mind. After all, in Norway, it is higher than that. I am spending billions, literally, to power my productive enterprises. But you cannot pauperize us. Take all the taxes and still not be responsible for anything. Anybody who tells you that we should remove a subsidy from an underdeveloped economy where productivity is low had F9 in economics. Adebayo submitted. My people, my people. See that what he's saying. You see, our people then have responded. In the comment section, hear what one of our own is saying. For matchmaking connections with rich men and rich women, seeking relationship, marriage, and just fun that is beneficial, available in Nigeria, Ghana, Uganda, Kenya, Uganda. It was not so. It is true that subsidy is a necessity for even developed countries, but the fact that must be acknowledged is that the economy of the country cannot sustain it again using 97% of what we make for subsidy and loan repayments is not sustainable. Should we continually borrow money to subsidize? Except government find a more smarter and sustainable way to apply subsidy in any factor of production. For the citizens, remove corruption, reduce government burden of expenditure, the country would run down. But we can borrow to buy jet, to travel up and down, buying exhaustive vehicles. Here again, what one of our own is saying. You are right. The stupid man just decided to stranded everyone in the country with his inability to rule and his policies that is uncalled for. Just like you people have F9 making comparison with other countries, fuel rate with the exchange rate. It is easier to say increased taxation is unacceptable, but who is going to fight it out? But the economy of Nigeria is still nothing to write home about. CFA is still strong and has dominance over Nigeria. What kind of reform is this? He didn't even do economics class, not to talk of writing the exam. That is Tinubu. And when subsidy is fake, the person scored A1. CU and the economics policy. Check your brain and understanding well. Something is missing somewhere. Let's forget about the tribalistic bigots and face reality. We have enough of Igbo and Yoruba, Hausa especially, that are well civilized, irrespective of the very few irresponsible ethnic touts and idiots. Tinubu is a colossal failure with a capital F9, and this is our reality, says one of our own. Tinubu actually did not do economics. If not, and he has a bad advisors. My brothers and sisters, see what is going on in Nigeria. When people go to Chicago to sniff hard drugs, produce certificates from God knows where, and thereafter force themselves on leadership positions, the result is what the country is presently living with now and experiencing. Well, you are directly supporting this claim, sir. Read his write-up again, because from what I got, he's saying Nigerian economy is not good enough to run without subsidy. This government is both wicked and deceit of how to manage a people. Where is the tax going to come from? Large population of nothing to do and practically begging to eat are going on. Paying the coffers being managed by Sherlock's people. When Tinubu was elected president, I wrote on this page that Nigerians are to expect over taxations. It was the Lagos kind of template when he became governor in 1999. Was this only taxation he had as an apprentice? My brothers and sisters, what do you see to all this hardship and hunger? Oh, the economists from Chicago University said and did it. So if we eventually win the presidential election, you will still keep borrowing money to pay for subsidy, like all previous presidents. PMB was owing petrol marketers 36 billion naira before he left. The present government is still paying the debt, although the country's economic situation is terrible, but subsidy payment is a scam. Some group of eat and die billionaires are the one benefiting from it. while the masses are fantastically poor. Has they stopped borrowing money since 2015 till date? They are still borrowing money, putting every Nigerian in penury. Adebayo, sir, travel around Nigeria, and I'm sure you will have a rethink of mind, said Tinubu's government just the best. May God continue to lead for him and his team. I love his policies because they are meant for the futures. Hear what one of our own have just said. So before the future, the present, then we die. May hunger continue to torment you. My brothers and sisters, needless to abuse anybody. God bless you, my brother. The man is really steadfast. Precedent hatred will not allow Nigerians to see it. Well, if that be the case, my brothers and sisters, in the comment section, you are free to say your opinion. And let's move this country forward. Needless to abuse anybody. We pray to God that God will help Nigeria and succeed. Feel free to say your opinion. Subscribe to this channel. Share, love, like. God bless Nigeria. Thanks and God.